This eyeshadow look might be complicated, you may think, but I'm going to teach you exactly how you're going to achieve this, and you can also wear this if you're a bride or a wedding guest. So let's get started with today's video. Let's start with the brows, and I'm using the Maybelline Express Brow Pencil to fill in any sparse areas that I might have on the brows. Create soft hair-like strokes to get that natural brow look. We don't really want blocky brows. Always hold the pencil at the end to get less pressure on the brow. To seal the brows in place, let's use a clear brow gel. I'm using the one by Rare Beauty. Comb it through the brows so that each hair latches on to the gel. For concealer, I'm using the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Biscuit, and with a brush, I'm going to be applying light layers on the eyelid. This matches my skin tone and it also helps those colors pop. I'm using the ColourPop Precious Metals palette, and with this tapered blending brush, I'm going to be applying a light brown shade on the eye. You always want to use a shade that's close to your skin tone as your transition shade. I'm focusing this into the crease and on the outer corner of the eye. Apply some to the lower lash line to make sure the upper and the lower lash match together. To deepen out the look, we are going to be building up this warm brown shade slowly. You can see how pigmented this palette is, but you can also see how easily it is blending out. You want to focus this color on the outer corner of the eye and then blend it inwards. So let's go over this again. Apply the warm brown shade at the outer corner of the eye. Build it up from the bottom going upwards and then blend it out with your brush. Always focus on blending inwards. We want to keep our beautiful eye shape together. You can build up the color as much as you like. Now we're going in with a black shade to deepen out the color even more. So build it up from the top of the lash line going upwards. And then with your blending brush, blend that out. Building up colors slowly gives you more control. I would suggest you pack on the color and then blend it out. It's so much more easier. Now I'm using this shimmer shade first on a brush to just see how it actually looks. And you can see it's pretty pigmented. And so I'm going to blend that out from the inner corner going towards the center of the eye. But then using the finger gives me more pigment. So that's how I'm going to continue with this step. And I'm using that brush to give it a beautiful outline. Sort of like a crease or a cut crease. You want to blend it softly on top. So take the shimmer on your finger and tap it on the lid. These shimmers are so buttery and so easy to use. Now back in with your brush, let's shape that out. We do not want very harsh lines. and blend the shades together. Now I'm using the Question Beauty Clear Primer on the eyelid. This is basically to grip any glitter that I'll be adding on. You can see it's not lifting up the eyeshadow, and that's why I love this product so much. And I'm going to change it up a bit, and I'm going to be using a rose gold glitter, and I'm going to be applying it on the eye. Yes, the undertones might look different, but the base of golden is the same. So just bear with me as I blend them together. You can see that wet look it has given on the eyes. I absolutely love that. And I'm just patting it on so that it sticks onto the clear primer. And you can see how I'm mixing up those colors, and it's giving a beautiful wet gold shine look. I'm so amazed by these products. Now I'm going in with the Inglot AMC Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to be applying this with a flat brush on the upper lash line. I'm applying quite a thin line because I do not like a very thick, heavy line on my hooded eyes. Look at how beautiful it's giving that outline on the eye. You can also use a liquid eyeliner if you wish. But since I prefer more control, I'm using this gel one. Now with the Victoria Beckham Beauty Kajal Liner in black, I'm going to be applying this on the waterline. And using the same kajal, I'm going to be tight lining the upper lash line. Back in with this warm brown shade, let's apply that to the bottom lash line. We are slightly diffusing the colors together. Now go in with some black eyeshadow on a pencil brush and apply that close to your lash line. That'll make it even more black and give that beautiful definition. Now don't forget to curl those lashes because you want that lift on the eyes. I'm using the Lash Icon Mascara from Sigma Beauty because it's a tubing mascara and it coats the lashes very easily. You will see what I mean. You can apply 2 to 3 coats like I'll be doing. Not only is it coating the lashes beautifully, it's also separating them out. And it's also combing through them, which is great. Now apply some to your bottom lash line too. See that separation? That's just so beautiful in a mascara. Now remove any fallout of your glitter with a spoolie pencil. And now we're going to be fixing up our under eyes. For that I'm using the Huda Beauty Color Corrector in Peach and I'm going to be blending that out. This is basically done to neutralize the darkness underneath my eyes. Now I'm using the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Concealer in Warm Peach, and I'm going to be concealing whatever needs to be hidden. Look at that coverage this concealer gives. Absolutely stunning. If you have made any mistakes, you can clean it out with your concealer too. To set the under eyes, I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Banana Bread, and I'm pressing it into the skin. That just instantly blurs the under eyes. And now to highlight the brow bone, I'm using the Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Flaunt. I'm applying a bit and then blending it out with the finger. Apply some to the inner corner too. And there you go guys, this is the beautiful bridal or wedding guest makeup. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a good day guys. See you. Bye-bye.